Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Well, welcome to our seminar for our January group, departing on the 18th and returning back on the 27th. Today, we will be covering a few topics. One of them will be our schedule, tips for traveling, and we will also be talking about Nuzuk, inshallah. So, without any further ado, I do want to go ahead and jump into our topics. So, number one, I do want to introduce myself. My name is Harun Hassan, and inshallah, I am the group leader for this tour. I will be with you throughout your journey while we are traveling and while we are doing our activities while we're in the holy cities of Makkah and Medina, inshallah. So I will be the one meeting with you at the airport and traveling with you while we are going, inshallah. I do want to go ahead and jump into the schedule just so everyone has a good idea of how our schedule will work out. We are departing on the 18th, which is a Thursday, from JFK International Airport, and we are traveling from JFK direct flight to Jeddah. From Jeddah, we have a connecting flight. It's a very short layover, so I do need everyone to be active as soon as we clear immigration. We do need to collect our luggages, and there's an area to drop them off right next to it. So as soon as we drop those off, we will go ahead and head to our next flight for Medina. Once we arrive in Medina, we are arriving there pretty early. So inshallah, we will be able to catch our Jummah in Masjid Nawawi. It's possible we may get our rooms right after Jummah, so I do need everyone to be mentally prepared for that. We are arriving a bit early for check-in time. On the 20th Saturday, you do have an open day. And then on the 21st morning, we will have our historical tours for Medina, where we will be covering Shuhada site, which is near the Uhud mountain. We will be covering Sabah Masajid, which is the Khandaq war site, and then we will be covering Qiblatain and Masjid Quba to pray 2 rakats over there. At the following day after that is also a free day where I recommend to actually purchase your ihram for the men, and for the women, it's your regular clothes. So just so you're prepared to depart the following day, which is a Tuesday on the 23rd. We are planning to leave. Our tentative time to depart for Makkah is at 11 a.m. But that timing may change to a little bit early. I will inform you a day before if there are any time changes like that. That is why we have the WhatsApp group to keep you informed for all these things. So as soon as we get to Makkah, inshallah, we will be getting there and get checked into our hotel first. And once we're checked into the hotel, we will be going to perform our Umrah, depending on the situation of the group. Meaning that if everyone seems tired, I may give a little bit extra time. If everyone seems fresh and we're good to go, it's best to get Umrah out of the way so we can get out of the conditions of Ihram. And inshallah, while we are en route to Makkah, I will be going in details about Umrah, inshallah. So once we're done with that, on the 24th, we have an open day. On the 25th, I may switch the historical tours from Makkah for Thursday morning, inshallah. We will keep you posted on that. And then on the 26th, we have our Jummah prayer, inshallah. And in the evening hours around 10, 11 p.m., we will be departing for the airport because our flight is at 3:30 a.m. So I will keep you posted on that as well for exact timings, how we're going, when we're going, inshallah. And I know we do have a few people in the group that are not traveling with the group tickets. So if there are any questions that arise for that, rather than keeping it within this meeting, I highly suggest to reach out to my team for the office, which we will post the contact number in the group as well too, so you can send a message and get all your questions answered regarding those. With this schedule in mind, I do want to give everyone a reminder that Thursday morning we will be meeting at JFK Airport approximately 7:30 a.m. So I will be there, inshallah, making sure everyone has a smooth check-in process. I will be handing over some luggage tags just in case, your luggage, the airline loses it, or maybe the bellboys forget to load it on the bus, or anything like that happens. It has our company tag on it, which makes it much easier for us to actually locate the luggages and to recover it and get it back to you. It also serves as a purpose of we know which luggages belong to the group. And it does make the process a bit smoother, inshallah. So 8 a.m. in the morning, 7:30 a.m. in the morning, we will be meeting at JFK Airport, Terminal 1. They are using row B for Saudi Airline now. So inshallah, I will be waiting there for everyone. So please, when you get to the airport, look for me, check in with me before you go check in. And then I will also have a Ainul Hadman bag ready for you to use during the trip, which has a document pouch in there. So it does come in handy throughout the trip, especially the bag, because you can throw in your slippers, you can throw in a water bottle, or anything you may need. So you will be getting all of that, inshallah. Moving ahead, regarding Nuzuk, we did share instructions, detailed instructions how to activate Nuzuk. Some permits did open up today. For the remaining days that you will be able to get a permit now, they will open up after we land. So, inshallah, on Friday when we arrive in Saudi, that's when the permits should be opening up for the remaining 2 days that we have, because the permits did open up for the 19th and 20th. If you were able to take them out, alhamdulillah. If you weren't, don't be concerned. Inshallah, as we reach Saudi, you will be able to take out the permits. For Nuzuk, please make sure you're downloading Nuzuk, activating it before we leave from here. If you have not received your visa, please reach out to our office so we can send over the visa to you. And from there, inshallah, you can go ahead and actually go ahead and activate Nuzuk, inshallah. The permits will open up a bit later on, like I mentioned, after we arrive there on Friday. So once we're doing the layover, we can take care of the permits as well, inshallah. Other than that, you will need a separate device for each family members. If there are kids traveling with you, you will need a separate device for the kids. It's very important that you understand this, because a lot of the time what ends up happening is you may be traveling and you don't have an additional device, especially if two males or two females are trying to go at the same time in order to go and do the Roda activities. Umrah, you can do it as a family, it's not a problem. They are not as restrictive for Umrah as they are for Riyazul Jannah. So just keep those things in mind. As you can take out the Umrah permits right now. They are available for our dates. So just keep that in mind. And then I do have some tips for packing. We are allowed two luggages, 23 kg each, which is about 50 pounds, and one hand carry and one personal item. I do recommend to travel light while you are going, and then inshallah, when you are when you are coming back, you have some space to bring whatever you may need to bring. Also, to in order to, sometimes they do bother with Zamzam. So when coming back, if they you should have an expired Umrah permit for the date we're performing Umrah. So just take out an Umrah permit for our days. This way you have an expired permit just in case they ask at the airport. And this is a very important point, because this is one of the reasons why we need to have Nuzuk activated. So when we get to the airport, inshallah, there is pre-packaged Zamzam over there. Please don't purchase any loose Zamzam from anywhere. They are not going to allow you to check it in. The Zamzam at the airport is the only Zamzam that they allow to check in, inshallah, and we will be providing you with one. When it comes to a few things, please keep enough clothes for the trip. It's very important because laundry is very expensive in Saudi. Other than that, any medication you may need, make sure you have that as well too. Also, keep a light jacket. Medina does tend to be a bit chilly at this time of the year. A refillable water bottle comes in handy, especially if you're going to Haram back and forth. It's very important that you have a refillable water bottle so you can enjoy your Zamzam and utilize Zamzam as much as possible. Each time you go to pray, fill up the Zamzam, bring it back, drink it throughout the day. So whatever Zamzam you bring back, inshallah, you can go ahead and share it with your friends and family. Also, please call your carrier for any roaming questions that you may have. Call your credit card companies if you have any questions regarding foreign transaction fees. It's very important that you make these things, you make these calls in advance, so you don't need to worry about it once you arrive there. Most vendors, they do take credit cards, but there are a lot of them still that don't take credit cards. They only take cash. The rate for Real is usually anywhere from 3.7 to 3.73. Also, uh, just keep it in mind. I just want to make sure everyone is prepared for the trip. And I do want to open it up for Q&A. I see there are no questions in the chat. So inshallah, I am going to give everyone the ability to unmute themselves. And if anyone has any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask your question, inshallah. So if anyone has any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask questions. If not, inshallah, we can end the okay. So the time is irrelevant. Any evening hour timings should be fine, inshallah, because they don't really check the permits. But if you're trying to take a time out, we're expecting to perform Umrah around 6 p.m., 6 to 8 p.m. So anytime around there should be fine, inshallah. I see a hand up. Just please feel free to unmute yourself and ask your questions. And if you don't want to come on the mic, please feel free to actually leave it in the chat as well too. So inshallah, if there aren't any questions, anything comes up for you, uh, feel free. Go ahead, brother. Please go ahead, post it in the chat. That's a really good question, actually. So if you exchange it from here, the rates aren't that great. I'm sorry, I should read the question out first so everyone knows what was asked. It is recommend. Is it recommended to exchange USD cash to Saudi Real at Saudi or beforehand? It's not recommended to exchange it from here. They will give you either 3.5 or 3.6, which is usually anywhere from a 10 Real to a 25 Real difference. Is always better to exchange it in Saudi Arabia. They do have money exchange all around in Mecca and Medina, so you should be able to exchange your money and also at the airports.
But Hassan, are we allowed to carry our personal food with us?
I would suggest to read TSA regulations regarding carrying that. I think anything that's not going to spoil should be fine to being carried.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We will post the link, inshallah, for there will be a YouTube link, inshallah, available shortly after, either tonight or sometime tomorrow morning, to rewatch this video, inshallah.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. So inshallah, if there are no further questions, we can end the meeting over here. Jazakallah khair, everyone, for joining. I'm looking forward to taking care of you during this spiritual journey. And inshallah, see you soon at JFK Airport. You will be getting your reminders in the group. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.